Royals? It's Yessie, the one and only Queen of NJ here, back at it with the interviews again. We have a special guest on the show today who's letting us use his facilities, and we'll talk more about that. His name is Cam Wee. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. So, Cam Wee, my Royals don't know anything about you. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
My name is Cam Wee. I'm from Jersey City. We're in my establishment. I personally train. I have a personal training studio in Weehawken, New Jersey, 562 Hudson Avenue. Weehawken, New Jersey again. 07086 if you need to mail me something. I'm an artist. I'm an actor. I model. I write. I produce.
You are just a jack of all trades, aren't you?
Entertainment.
You are multi-talented. Look at this guy.
That's how I got hurt. Yeah.
So talk to me, first off, we're going to start off with your name, Cam Wee. Tell us the origin of that. How did you get that name?
I got the name when I was a kid from martial arts. My father is my first sensei. My cousin gave me the name because he was big into Japanese anime. And that's where the name spurred from. It means the chosen one in God. So that's what it meant, you know, in the movie. I think it's called Generation X. And then I actually did some research on it. It does mean that. It also means like powerful and a lot of, you know, great terms. You don't have to elaborate on it, but it's spelled K-A-M-U-I. It's pronounced C-A-M-W-E for the English folks. Yeah.
Okay.
Cam Wee. Like Can Wee, but it's Cam. So, you know, that's where it started.
That's awesome. Is that your, like, I know that you do music. Do you use that name only for your music or for your acting career as well, or for all around everything that you do?
I want to brand it as just that, but there are times that you actually have to use, you know, your actual name. I was an extra in a Will Smith movie, and they needed, you know, my name. So, and that's a big movie. They needed my first and last name. So,
tell us a little bit about that. I know, you know, I've had personal conversations with him just to kind of get to know him a little bit more, because actually he contacted me, which was super awesome, because he, you know, loved what Element TV was about. So we started talking about him being in this Will Smith movie, and I was like, that's great. I definitely want to get that and capture that on this week's interview. So tell us a little bit about your interaction and your inspiration that you got from being on the set.
I think that's, I like in college, I took some drama classes, and I've been blessed enough to be in a couple of independent films and what have you, and skits and whatnot. But to meet him, somebody that's an icon and somebody that I actually look up to in that field of work, and for someone that makes $20 million a movie,
right?
And he really doesn't have to be, you know what I mean? He can be bougie about it. He hasn't forgotten where he came from. Like, we can sit down and talk like this. Like, that's how cool he was. So to be able to meet him and his son, and they both were really down to earth people, it was like, that's what really like made me really want to act, because I was like, I can see myself being like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was a big blessing. I was like that.
And you know, you don't only do the acting world, but you do the music world as well. So let's touch a little bit of base on that. He has his own website, which we'll get to at the end. We'll give you all his contact information. But right now, I just want to hear a little bit about your musical career and where you're going with that and what kind of music you make. So tell the audience a little bit about that.
I was in college in Atlanta at American University, and I really just wanted to ghostwrite. I really didn't want to be an artist. I moved back home because I was modeling. I was doing stuff for Black Man Magazine and, you know, all the types of runway shows and whatnot. And the modeling thing kind of like fumbled, so it wasn't like something I was pursuing. So I moved back up here. My cousins and my boy GF, I remember they saw what I was writing. My boy Chiz and my cousin Snoop, who goes by Spotlight. They made me rap. Like, I wasn't thinking about rapping. They made me like, yo, you can do it. Da, 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 da. So GF was the one that really stayed on. And then I met my boy Rico, who's actually in the video with me doing the hook. We connected and we got into a group called Coda. And we just had some blessed things happen. Like we opened up for 50 Cent, we opened up for the Nappy Roots. We did like a lot of good things, and it was like that's when it just happened. It was like, yo, I didn't want to go to work after that. It's like y'all made it. No, you gotta go back to work. I was like, oh no. So after that, then I went solo. You know, we still do music together, and then just kept doing things like that. You know, just keep grinding, and you never know what's gonna happen.
You do a lot of music for the ladies.
I love women.
You will catch that on
his
page. Give us. You know what? I'm gonna put you on the spot right now because my audience loves, you know, little sidebars that I do. So I'm gonna give it to my royals today. Let's hear a little something that you got.
For the women?
For the women.
For the women?
For the women. Let's do it.
Well, we got to see. This is my problem. If I do it for the women, then it's like fellas will be like, that's something to talk about.
You repping the men though.
Huh?
You repping for the men. They gotta learn from you how to do it for the ladies.
Really?
Let's go. Do a little snippet, like 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm not even gonna look at you. I'm not even gonna look at you. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
All the superstition that you got about my hold on.
It's alright.
She got me. Hold on. Let's go. Listen. Thick in the thighs, girl, you had me hypnotized. Heat me up with Jamana while we be passing the town, connecting the dots. While I'm massaging your spot, it's the chosen one, man. We gon' both stay hot. Shifting your uterus, and I ain't new to this. And how you throw it back, I can tell you like doing this. Let me stop. Hold on, come on. Let's stop. We go somewhere. Look, I mumbled in the beginning because sometimes I do that, so I apologize. But
let's bring it
we
back.
Gonna chill. We gonna chill. Let's get back to the conversation. We gonna chill. If you want me to keep going, be dirty, I'll be dirty. It's no problem.
No.
It's no problem.
I think you can see what kind of music he's doing right now.
I try to be. I want you to use your imagination. So like, if I say eat out, no doubt, girl, I like when you quiver. Have your body home shake while I'm shifting your liver. Forget the intermission, continue the repetition, back shots and repercussions. I got your blushing deep, dope with no discussions. Take a ride on top while I'm taking the ribs. Turn me out down south while you swap. That's more direct. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and we all know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's more direct. Like, but then there's times I really like. I want you to.
You want to paint the picture and for everybody what we can expect from you in the future. Are you gonna veer towards one career more than the other? Is acting more of your passion? Like if two reps came up to you right now and was like, you could either choose the acting or the music career or any of the other extra activities that you do, which one would you choose? Why would you choose it?
It would be music. There's really not even a question about it. Not because I don't love acting. There's something about music. I love every genre of music. The way I grew up, I listened to everything. But I think I was dancing before I could do anything else. You know what I mean? Okay. But I don't know. When you're trying to make a record, a true record, you want to be expressive and you want people to feel you, wherever you coming from. Whenever whenever you're saying something, whenever, regardless of what genre of music, good music is good music. So if somebody does a pop song, and just because I listen to, I don't listen to English music, you still can be able to feel it. If somebody does a song in Spanish or French or and I don't know the language, I still should be able to relate to it in some form of fashion. It's just always that relation, but it's a feeling. Like I can be in the studio all day and like forget about everything. Like I'm like that. Like I'll be in there and I have like a small studio in my house and in my apartment, and like if I start working, time flies. Like I don't know when to stop. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I gotta check myself. Like okay, make sure if I'm doing this, I'm doing this.
Right.
If I'm not doing this during the time, then you know I gotta check myself. It's always something. So you know, I love music.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're gonna
talk about the lady.
One last question before we bring this to an end, and this is something that we had discussed before, but I want him to share it with you guys because it doesn't matter, you know, for him to just tell it to me. I want to share it with everybody. So now I had asked him a question. This is just a fun question. Now, Beyonce or Kelly Rowland?
I said Beyonce.
And why did you say Beyonce?
This is gonna be on the tube. I said Beyonce. Honestly, I said Beyonce because, not because of her talent. It's because I just like natural women. Like, I know she works for the body that she had.
Okay.
I'm not saying Kelly doesn't work, because Kelly might see this and be like, this motherfucker. No, I don't want her to do that. But I just know, you know, and plus I think she's like, I think both of them extremely talented. And just that, I appreciate that. Like you should have named somebody else. Like don't say Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. Name somebody else. Name someone else. Outside that, name someone else.
No, this is my show.
Let me name somebody. Let me. I'm gonna take over the show for a second. Let me name.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Thank you so much for tuning in, my royals. Make sure to follow me at Yessie Queen of NJ at Element TV 216. 216. Make sure you follow him as well.
I got you.
Yeah, you're my hype man. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.